I'm writing this because I don't have anyone left who will listen to me without judgment. And honestly, I deserve the judgment. I'm 42 years old. I was married for 14 years to a woman named Lydia. We have 2 kids, 13 and 9. If you asked anyone 5 years ago, they would have told you I had a good life. Stable job, respectable man, quiet but strong wife, well-behaved kids. From the outside, I looked like I had everything under control. Inside, I was bored. That's where it started. Not anger, not hatred, not even problems in the marriage, just boredom. And I made the worst possible decision with it. How it started. There was a woman at work. I'll call her Nina. She was new, energetic, funny. The kind of person who makes even boring meetings feel lighter. She laughed at my jokes. Not the polite kind of laugh my wife gave me sometimes, the real kind. It felt good. At first it was harmless. Coffee breaks, conversations, texting about work, then about life, then about everything. Looking back, I crossed the line long before anything physical happened. But at the time I told myself, it's just talking. I'm not doing anything wrong. That's how it always starts, doesn't it? The justifications. When it turned physical, I didn't feel guilt the way I expected. I felt excitement, alive, like I had discovered a version of myself I thought I had lost. At home, Lydia was tired, focused on the kids, practical. With Nina, everything felt easy. No responsibilities, no pressure. Just fun. So, I built a system, a schedule. I became very good at lying. Work trips that didn't exist. Late meetings. Network dinners. I told myself I was managing it, balancing it, having both. What I didn't see, Lydia never confronted me. That's the part that still confuses people when I tell this story. She didn't yell, didn't accuse, didn't check my phone. She just changed. She stopped asking how my day was, stopped waiting for me at night, stopped reminding me about things. At the time I thought, great, less pressure. I didn't realize she wasn't becoming easier to live with. She was slowly detaching from me. The moment everything cracked. One random Tuesday, I came home earlier than usual. The house was quiet. Not unusual, but something felt off. The kids weren't there. Lydia wasn't there. No note, no message. Just absence. I called her. No answer. Texted. Nothing. Hours passed. Then I checked my email. There it was. Subject line, I didn't want to do this in front of the kids. My hands actually shook opening it. The email. It wasn't long. That's what made it worse. I know. I've known for a long time. I didn't leave immediately because I needed to be sure I wasn't reacting out of emotion. But this isn't one mistake. This is a pattern. And I deserve more than being an option in my own marriage. The kids are safe. Don't worry about that. We'll talk about logistics later. Please don't try to explain. I already understand enough. Lydia asterisk. The panic. I drove around for hours that night. Called her over 30 times. Nothing. Then I called Nina. She didn't pick up. I texted her. I need you right now. Her reply? Hey, I think we should slow things down. This is getting complicated. That's when it hit me. Really hit me. I had just blown up my life. For something that was already fading. The reality. The divorce wasn't dramatic. That's what made it worse. No shouting matches. No revenge. Just calm, firm decisions. Lydia had already processed everything before she left. She wasn't emotional anymore. She was done. And there is nothing more terrifying than someone who is simply done. The kids. This is the part one struggle with the most. My oldest doesn't look at me the same. He's respectful, but distant, like I'm someone he used to know. My youngest still hugs me. But even that feels different, less automatic, more careful. I didn't just lose my wife. I changed how my children see me. Maybe forever. Nina. In case you're wondering, no, we didn't end up together. Once things became real divorce kids consequences, she pulled away. And I can't even blame her. She signed up for excitement, not the aftermath. What regret actually feels like. People think regret is loud. Crying, begging, breaking down. It's not. Regret is quiet. It's sitting in a clean apartment that doesn't feel like home. It's eating alone and realizing no one cares if you come back late anymore. It's seeing your kids slowly build a life that doesn't center around you. It's remembering the woman who stood by you when you had nothing, and realizing you traded her for something temporary. The truth I can't escape. I didn't cheat because my marriage was bad. I cheated because I lacked discipline, because I wanted more without risking anything, because I thought I could control the consequences. I was wrong. Completely. If anyone is reading this, if you're in that stage right now, where it feels harmless, exciting, manageable, it's not. You're not balancing two lives. You're slowly destroying one. And when it finally collapses, you won't get to choose what pieces you keep. I don't expect sympathy. I just needed to say it somewhere, because silence is where all of this started.